Hi guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. It's Tutor ko again, and what we have here on the table is an Epson L120 printer, and it needs restoration. As you can see, there are missing parts inside, and also it is so very dusty because it has been left at the corner for so long and it was not used because of a trouble. So what we're going to do today is we will disassemble this one, we will find the missing parts, and we will reinstall and try to run this printer again. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell for you to be updated for the next videos that we'll have in the future. So if you're ready, then I'm ready, so let's begin. What we have here is an Epson L120 printer. This printer has not been used for almost 3 years. Since then, it has not been turned on. Now, let us start by wiping off the dust and preparing our tools. This is very important to remove the dirt and to avoid this dirt to contact other parts inside the printer. Now, let's remove all the screws that fasten the casing of this printer. Before removing the ink tank caps, let's make sure that there are no more dirt that may fall inside these ink tanks. Now we can gently remove the caps of ink tanks, and we can gently lift this cover on this side. Make sure not to forget to put back the caps of these ink tanks. This is to protect the ink tanks from having the dirt from the outside. At this point, we can remove the two other screws that connect the ink tanks to the main body of this printer. Now, we can gently move these ink tanks so we can remove the upper cover of this printer. And here on, we can see the internal parts of the printer. And now let's take a visual look about the internal parts of this printer. And we have found out some piece of metal right here. It's not supposed to be here, so let's put it on this side. Now let's look closer if what else can we see inside this printer. The owner of this printer mentioned that this printer was sent to a repair shop 3 years ago, but it was not fixed. So let's see and try to find out more what differences or troubles we can see in the printer. Oh, we can see that there's no more carriage belt here. So we need to replace the carriage belt, because the carriage belt is the one responsible for moving the print head to perform the printing process accurately. Because without this carriage belt, our printer will not start. So let's continue and let's try to remove this encoder strip first. And let's remove some screws right here so we can pull it up and we can install the new carriage belt. So this carriage belt is missing from this printer, and according to the owner of this printer, it was damaged due to the infestation of a rodent. So we need to install a new carriage belt. You will see in this video later. What we are doing right now is we are removing important screws so that we can lift this carriage holder and we can install the new carriage belt. Just watch the video on which screws are being removed so that you will be guided properly. This item I am isolating is part of carriage belt holder. This is a roller where the carriage belt is being connected. Now we are removing also other screws so that we can isolate the carriage holder and we can install the belt, because it is very difficult to install the belt if we will not remove this one. Continue watching the video carefully so you will be guided on which parts are needed to be removed so as we can successfully install the new carriage belt. Don't forget to uninstall the motor on this side because the carriage shoulder could not be pulled out with the gear of the motor is popping out right here. Also, please don't forget to remove the flex holder by unsnapping it as shown in this video. Please watch carefully on how it is being done. Now, here you go. That's it. And we can now remove the carriage shoulder. Right. At this point, it will be easier for us to install the new carriage belt. Just watch the video on how it is done again. Now that the carriage belt has been properly installed, we can now reinstall this carriage on its proper position. Please note that we need to remove the encoder strip for us to properly install it on its sensor at the back of this carriage. This encoder strip serves as a guide for the sensor to position itself horizontally during the printing process. This is why it is very important to install it properly, or else our sensor will not be able to locate its proper position and it will cause error in printing. Now that the encoder strip has been positioned properly, we can now install the carriage on its proper position also. Just do the process as what you can see on this video for us to install this carriage properly again. Now, we can install the encoder strip properly again. Remember to reinstall the motor on its proper position. Please don't forget to install the screw here because most often than not, it can be forgotten. Now, it's time for us to install the carriage belt on the motor. Also, we need to install the carriage belt roller on the left side. Just watch how it is being installed right now. There are also screws on this side that we need to reinstall. Now we need to visually check the ink levels on this ink tank connected to the printer's printhead. Oh, we can see here that the ink has almost dried up. We need to suck this ink from the ink tanks by using a syringe. Give me 1 minute, I'll get the syringe. Before we will continue, let's wipe off some spilled ink here. Let's just have those ink be absorbed by this piece of paper. Now let's prepare the syringe. Using the syringe, suck ink by this procedure. Just watch and learn. Now let's reinstall these ink tanks here so that we can start to test if the printer now will work. Now let's connect the power cable and we will initiate the print test. In this process, the printer now is performing a self-cleaning procedure. We also do the printer setup for the computer so that they will be able to communicate and we can send commands to print on the printer. The print command has been successfully sent to the printer, and it's now printing a piece of paper.